Hey you guys, welcome to your bi-weekly love reading. This is for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the weeks of October 16th through the 31st, 2018. So I have already shuffled and cut the cards. Let's go ahead and begin here. I want to thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing to my channel. I ask that you all please continue to do so. Remember, these are general readings, so they may or may not resonate. Those of you that have been trying to reach out to me for reading, make sure that you're not calling the 1-800 number first. Make sure you email me first and then schedule an appointment. Not an appointment, but I don't really do appointments, but you know, you can book your reading through me. I only do the live phone readings when I'm available. And my readings are video readings that I schedule. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there. Keep making sure that those of you that are new to my channel are not dialing that 1-800 number. Email me. The information is in the description box below. All right, so the central issue I have the King of Swords, Justice, the Hermit. I have the Four of Swords, Five of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. Okay, so central issue is about, seems like it's centered around an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, but you also could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Scorpio, or Pisces such as yourself, or Cancer. You may have had to set some sort of boundaries, or you're trying to make a decision based off of logic and not so much heart. In regards to career, there could be something going on where you're trying to sleep on it. Like you don't know if this is what you want to do, or maybe you're contemplating doing something else, or maybe there's just some sort of conflict at the job because you feel like there's some unfairness going on, people aren't listening, you have better ideas, there's a need for you to stand up for yourself or defend yourself or speak out because of the things that are going on. You've been noticing things, maybe you're quietly walking around and observing things, you're looking at the management, you're looking at how things are ran, and you're like, I think there needs to be improvements, or I'm noticing how other people are treated this way towards me, and it's different. It's not fair. I'm also seeing the possibility of dealing with legalities at your place of work. So I don't know if there's some sort of lawsuit, or if there's been inappropriate behavior, and you're wondering if you should report it. So I feel like in the workplace, there are things going on that you need to do some more research about. Others of you might work in the field of law, or you might be a lawyer, or you might be studying law. I'm definitely seeing doing some sort of research, and you're increasing your knowledge. You're sharpening your mind with the things that you're researching or studying. This could be spiritual law. It could be regular, mundane law, laws of work, laws of your rights. It could be political science, things dealing with politics, or whatever the case. I'm feeling like you're having to take matters into your own hand, and you're like, if anybody's going to do this, let me do it. Those of you that have heard about that straw man, what is it? It's some sort of legalities where, and maybe it's just meant for me to tell some of you that are watching. It's something that's called a straw man, where you can, like the United States owes you money, or you're like considered like property or like a business. It's under something USCC something. If you Google that, you might find out some sort of information about it. But you can go to court, or you can challenge the court to have them buy you out or something like that. I'm probably wording it wrong. I'm pretty sure I am. But you'll get the gist of it, especially if you already know what I'm talking about. It's like you don't get the money in one large sum or something like that, but it's like you get like an account that's unlimited. It's an unlimited bank account, but they're not just going to give it to you. You have to do your research to really get this money or whatever. So it's like you have an unlimited account, and then you can, through that account, you can purchase a home, you can get a car, you can get whatever. It's your money. It belongs to you, but they're not going to give it or release it to you unless you challenge the court, challenge the system. So I'm feeling like for some of you, you needed to hear about that. That's straw man. Google straw man. If at least you Google straw man, that should pull up enough information. But it's something about USCC, and you know, I feel like those of you might be researching things and finding out that your name, like the government, or is like you're being treated like a corporation, and how we don't really need a driver's license to just travel around our own country because we're naturalized citizens. So I'm feeling like politics or something might be weighing your heart heavily. Something's weighing your heart about some sort of injustice, and you're feeling like you need to speak out for people or defend people. And you're trying to pray and meditate for answers here. You're trying to figure out, how do I go against it? Because you have enemies against you, and it's not going to be easy. And you're praying for protection against your enemies. And like I said, I just feel like it has something to do with injustice in society, especially with corporations, money, things that are owed to you, things that are owed to other people. You know, as black people been like, where are 40 acres and a mule? You know, where's that? So somebody is really kind of challenging the law, I feel. Or you're in, if it isn't in regards to things like that, then this has something to do with payments. Maybe you didn't receive something from your divorce or paternity laws or divorce. Also could be something in regards to a settlement or inheritance. So a lot of you might be dealing with legalities this first week. I do feel like you're going to receive your justice, but you're going to have to fight for it. It's not going to be easy. In regards to love, this is talking about maybe you felt like you were treated unfairly. Like, I feel like there's no communication between you and a significant other. Even if you're in a relationship, there's some sort of conflict that you guys are having, and there's a need to gain clarity. So you might find yourself isolating yourself and not talking to them because you're trying to process the relationship and process how, you know, you guys can resolve your issues. If you're not in a relationship, there's someone that you've been wanting to talk to. You guys, for whatever reason, aren't just on speaking terms. You guys are at a mental battle. I feel like through thought, you guys are battling some type of way, trying to outdo the other person, being cold, isolated, and distance here. There's a need for compromise. There's some sort of stagnation or stalemate. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of nasty, whatever is going on. I don't know why you guys aren't speaking. It could be someone going through some personal things. I do see eventually somebody's going to come around, but it's the one with slow moving energy. This person might not necessarily be an earth sign, but they have earth behavior. This person is someone who's very responsible. This is someone who is health conscious. I feel like the car that they have is black. If it's not a black car, regardless, it's very clean. They take care of it. Whether it's an old car or a new car, it's always clean and shiny. For some of you, I'm feeling like there's a misunderstanding. Like your heart is calling out for someone, or you feel like you're connected with someone, but you guys aren't on speaking terms. I just saw 10-10. You guys aren't on speaking terms, but for whatever reason, you can't seem to move forward. You guys don't know how to communicate with each other, or there's miscommunication. You guys are reading into something the wrong way. But I mean, I do feel like something's going to be resolved. So an offer is coming in, and there's going to be a new opportunity for you to establish something new together. Someone is going to be willing to open up and communicate properly. If you had any lack of confidence, I'm feeling like you're going to have confidence about yourself and about your situation. There's someone from a distance that may be admiring you for your spirituality, and for the way that you carry yourself. The fact that you're independent, they find that attractive. I also feel like those of you that are single or separated right now, you're learning how to love yourself. You're pampering yourself. You've been taking care of your, being financially responsible. You've been taking care of your bills. And you're just in a space where you feel good about yourself. I feel like you're taking pictures, you're posting selfies, and people are seeing that how good you're doing on your own. You might be friends with someone who is an ex on your social media, and you want them to see, like, yeah, look at me, I moved on, I didn't need you, I'm doing good and fine by myself here. I'm feeling like someone is going to come into your life, giving you compliments and telling you how good you look. I feel like, first of all, you have unconditional love for yourself. And the minute that happens, that's what draws other people in towards you. I am seeing you being undecided about something, though. If you're not the one that's undecided about something, that someone is undecided about you, or someone keeps flip-flopping. There's someone in your life, or there's a connection that's unstable. Someone is in and out of your life. First they're interested, then they're not. First they're flirty, then they're distant. And you're like, well, which is it? Which is it today? Who are you today? Sound like you could be dealing with a Gemini. And we do have air coming out. So you might be dealing with someone who is Gemini or has Gemini traits, or maybe they have planets in Gemini, like their moon is in Gemini or their Gemini rising. But yeah, I'm feeling like there's some sort of back and forth with you and another person. Or it could be there's two people that keep coming in and out of your life simultaneously. Like, first this air sign comes into your life, you guys talking for a minute, next thing you know they're gone, and then when they leave, an earth sign comes into your life and you're dealing with the earth sign. So there might be two people who are constantly in and out of your life, and you're like, what does this mean? Why do these people, I'm starting to notice when this person comes around, once they leave, I know the other person is about to come around. I'm seeing someone too showing up unannounced and seeing you or calling you, FaceTiming you unannounced while you have your head scarf on or your little bonnet or something too, and just like having this really awkward conversation with this person, but they're still saying like, you look good, no, you look okay. But either they're FaceTiming you while you're in your pajamas and bonnet, or they make a unannounced visit at your home. Someone is coming towards you. They want to communicate or they want to talk, but it's going to be awkward at first. Someone could be trying to avoid a conversation. You also might find yourself trying to stay busy so that you don't have to deal with this person, or you might find yourself making excuses, or you might not necessarily be lying. It's like you're glad like that you don't have time. It's just like, oh, don't have time. Sorry, I'm doing something this day, that day, but you're kind of glad about it because now they see how it feels. So maybe at one point you were being ignored and they were always too busy to talk to you, and now the tables have turned. Also, in regards to work, I'm feeling like some of you might feel that you take on the workload for everybody else, or everyone puts pressure on you, or you work in a position where you deal with a lot of pressure that's not leaving you enough time for yourself. So it's like you're able to be financially secure, and you're able to go shopping when you want. You're able to buy things, pay your bills on time. And that makes you happy, but at the same time, you have to grind really hard to get it. If there's any pressure on any of you about a person or about a relationship too, it's only so much that you can take. So if you are trying not to talk to someone, eventually it's like, I can't deal with it. I gotta let them know what I'm thinking or feeling, or that something isn't fair, or whatever the case. Or that's happening to them. Someone is unable to take the pressure anymore, and they're like, okay, I can't avoid them anymore. I need to talk. I can only carry on and be busy for so long. Some of you too, I'm seeing that you're going off on your own. So you might be starting your own business, and you had to take care of like a lot of the legal papers. Maybe you had to apply for a certain license or a permit, and either to start your own business or to build attachments to your home. But whatever the case, you had to go through some sort of legal documents first before you could start on some sort of new project. All right, so you guys, that is all that I have for you. Hope it resonated. Feel free to leave your comments. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Thank you all for watching. Many blessings to you.